I'd like to welcome KJ back to the Strikeforce cage. This is his first fight back with us since we signed him. I'm sure some of you know that he fought in Japan a couple months ago and was victorious. So we're happy to have you back, KJ, and why don't you say a couple of comments about your fight?
Thank you, Scott, for having me back. This is a great fight, you know. I'm glad to be back and give the fans what they want to see, a good fight. No, I know he was a game fighter, you know. He comes in shape. I could hear his corner. They came up with a really good game plan. And for him, I felt like, you know, he had nothing really to lose. You know, he's looking to make a name. So I knew he was coming. He's a tough opponent. And, you know, much respect to him. It was a great fight. I give him a lot of props. You know, he got me on the ground. He got me in some pretty tough positions. I'm glad I went there so people could see that I could get out of that. He actually, I don't know, I've never had a rib broke, but my rib's all the way out right now in that body triangle. So I heard it crack. And after the first round, during the break, I couldn't really breathe. So, you know, I just fought through it, man. You know, I fought with a shattered foot last fight. I fought with a dislocated or a broken rib this fight. You know, that's what I trained for. You know, you guys, the fans out there, they want to see a good fight. You know, and that's what I want to deliver. I think there's a lot of great fights out there for me. There's so many great competitors at the 155. So, you know, whoever Scott wants me to go up against, I'm definitely down. I know they're very interested in the Diaz fight, so am I. So I'm willing to fight wherever, you know. I feel like I can contend with anybody, you know. I want to just put on good fights, you know. This is what I do, and people pay for that. I just want to put on good fights. So whatever, it don't matter, 170, 155. I want to win 2 titles. I want to win another title at 155. I want to win I only want to fight one person at 170. So I'll win that title. And then I want to win a boxing title eventually too. Everybody says I can't do it. Why can't I do it? You know, I want it. That's one of my dreams. So I just want to go through and keep working hard.
KJ, any plans on or any desire to go back and fight Charles Crazy Horse Bennett?
I was a little disappointed because that was my only loss. But, you know, I trained going into the training camp. I mentally didn't know if he was ever, you know, going to show. He's crazy. You know what I mean? So I just trained super hard, and I got a tougher opponent, I think. But if they want that fight in the future, I'm willing to take it. Whatever Scott and Strikeforce wants, I'm down for. I want to be a team player and put on the best fights. It was close. It was a close fight. He's a gamer. I don't take nothing away from him. But, I mean, it's just simple math. Give him the first round, 10-9. I knocked him down twice, right? So you got a -2, -10. What's that? 9-8. And I felt like I edged out the last 2 rounds. So, close? Yeah. But this is a good fight. I don't take nothing away from him. I'm not going to complain. It is what it is. You know, that's why sometimes you can't let the judges go to the scorecards. I probably should have brought it more. So, it is what it is.
Just a quick follow-up. When you walked back to your corner after the fight, did you, in your mind, did you think that it was really close, or once the scores were read, then you thought it was close?
I felt like I won. I knew I won, but when the scores are read, I was a little bit surprised. But hey, it is what it is. You know, when the judges, you leave in the judge's hand, you never know. You never know what you're going to get.
Right.
But you know, you just got to go out there and, you know, and try to finish. But you know, you can't leave it in the judge's hands.